County judge rejected a request by 4 people convicted in the shooting deaths of the Lillelid family back in 1997. 25 years ago, Vidar and Delphina, they're the parents, and their 5-year-old daughter Tabitha were killed after they were kidnapped stopping at a rest stop in East Tennessee. 2-year-old Peter Lillelid was shot, but he survived. 10 News reporter Jacinta Rinder explains what the convicted killers wanted and why the judge said no. Jacinta?
The 4 claimed they weren't the ones who actually pulled the trigger. Karen Howell, Dean Mullins, Joe Rissner, and Crystal Sturgill argued further examination of guns used in the crimes would show their fingerprints were not on the firearms. They hoped that by proving that, they could get a lighter sentence. They asked Greene County Judge Alex Pearson for permission to retest the guns for fingerprints. Judge Pearson, however, wasn't convinced. In his ruling last week, he said, quote, "This is simply not a case in which it really matters who was the actual trigger person or whether it was one or more of them." A 14-year-old Kentucky boy also pleaded guilty in the case, and some of the defendants have long tried to blame him for the shootings. As we said, Peter Lillelid, now Peter Heyer, survived the horrific crime, although he suffered permanent injuries that caused neurological damage. Now he lives in Connecticut with his wife.
Jacinta Rinder with the update. Thank you, Jacinta. And the 1997 Lillelid murders were some of the most notorious in East Tennessee. You can read much more about this case, including Robin Wilhoit's recent interview with Peter. That's online right now at WBIR.com.